Our next reflex is the tonic labyrinthine reflex. This reflex actually works in coordination with the inner ear, which is our balancing system. So this helps us learn about gravity. It helps us learn about where we are in space, and it helps us develop muscle tone. So if an individual has a retained reflex of the tonic labyrinthine reflex, then they'll have difficulty with balance. They will actually toe walk as well, just because they aren't super grounded. Their muscle tone will either be too rigid or too loose, and they might even sit in a W position, meaning that their legs are going to be behind them like this. And this is a sense because there's more on the ground that's helping them sense where they are. Instead of being able to sit like this, they'll be a little bit more wobbly. So that's some signs and symptoms if it's
And
not
that W sit actually is something to be watching for as parents. If your child is sitting that way, discourage them for sitting that way. Have them sit around and sit on their pockets or sit Indian style or cross their legs or something, because it's not a good way for these kiddos to sit.
Yeah, exactly. It'll start developing the incorrect anatomy, I guess, of where their ligaments and their tendons are with their knees. So thus, their walking will be affected later on with that.
Okay, so the exercise that we do to help integrate the tonic labyrinthine reflex is called Superman. So what you're doing is you're lying on your stomach, legs are out and arms are out, just like Superman flying through the air. And I'll just actually kind of put my hand on their back and say Superman. And we want the top of the body and the bottom of the body both up. The core is isolated and down. This is a hard one to do. This is a great core workout also. Superman. The top of the body is up, the bottom of the body is up and down. Once again, Superman. Top and the bottom are both up at the same time. So you're working on the top of the body and the bottom of the body working together. One thing that you're looking for that's incorrect, if they're trying to come up and they're bending their knees, so they're not actually lifting the bottom side of their body, but they're just bending their knees or bending their arms. We want them to actually isolate this core and lift. That's the Superman.